Hey everybody, it's Gino here with Gino's Best. I'm joined with Dylan. This is our first of hopefully many appearances on this YouTube channel, Gino's Best, along with Major Push Wrestling, but that doesn't matter here. We are doing a review for the movie we just
got back.
Entourage. It is Tuesday. We got lucky to get an advanced screening of it. And you could tell by the looks on our faces, we had a blast.
Pretty funny. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I was surprised how empty it was, actually.
Yeah, the theater was kind of empty,
yes.
But that's probably because it was a Wednesday opening with a Tuesday pre-screening
yes.
when it's usually a
yes.
Friday opening with a Thursday pre-screening. Now, there were a lot of celebrity cameos in this movie. We might as well start off with that. What was your favorite celebrity cameo?
I mean, let's start with New England Patriots, Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski, like life of the party as usual.
Right in the beginning of the movie.
I love how it connected with also Ronda Rousey too as well. Ronda Rousey played a huge part in tonight's movie. I mean, her and Turtle always had chemistry. I mean, even when she made that small cameo and back in, I don't even remember what season it was.
Yeah, it was
I'm ashamed to say that. I don't even recall it.
I think it was season 5. I also had a blast with Ronda Rousey. She actually played a pivotal role in the movie, as Dylan mentioned. And Turtle and her chemistry was great. Yeah. And I actually thought that the best cameo was Liam Neeson, though.
Oh, I like that one. I don't want to go into too much into it, but you got one character interacting with Liam Neeson. Yeah. And Liam Neeson's reaction is just spot on. It's exactly what you'd expect from the movie. I like it.
Now, as a whole, we are both fans of the series. Yeah. We think it's one of the best television shows to ever exist, but that is a biased, male-gendered opinion. But at the same time, we acknowledge the faults that occurred in the final 2 seasons specifically. But this movie absolutely made up for it. It didn't necessarily retcon what had happened, but it had just continued the story in a way that it didn't even feel like a movie. It almost felt like we were watching just a long episode of television.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Yeah. And you know what's funny too as well is I think this was the first ever long period of time that drama had a large. I mean, drama always has his little, small little inputs on the movie that makes you want to come back for love for the Chase family. Yes, killed it this movie. But I really feel like drama really sustained his character in the movie for once as not just the side character to the brother, but
he
literally
was more of a main character in the movie.
Yes, able to hold his fucking own regardless of Adrian Grenier.
Right, absolutely, and I completely agree with that. And when you guys see the movie, you'll understand exactly where we're coming from. He has some of the best lines, and he was one of the more major characters. Yeah. And as you watch all the seasons of Entourage, you don't really appreciate drama for what he is until you look back at it, because you realize that he's like the kind of the glue. And they kind of go into this with that pseudo movie style where they're like interviewing all the characters to it and like kind of going into how the plot of the movie and what's going on in the plot. And they're interviewing them about that, and it's kind of just talking about previous seasons, and it kind of just wraps up all the stuff you needed to take care of. It addresses Vince's wife. It addresses Turtle's money that he got, and the Albion deal, and it addresses the Johnny Bananas, and it addresses everything. It doesn't leave you wanting anything more except for 2 more hours with these gentlemen. Yeah. And hopefully we get a sequel. For the amount of people that ended up coming into the theater,
there's no way that there's no way Entourage is over. I hate to say this.
This isn't the last you're going to hear from Entourage. At least Ari Gold.
Yeah, there can't be. I mean, they did all this build up to Jeremy Piven, like the commercials, all this stuff. I don't even want to keep going.
You can tell we're very exuberant and excited about how this movie went and the time we had at the theater. Yeah. So, we might as well start to get towards the wrapping up. Did you have any negatives with the movie you thought that they could have done better?
Negatives with the movie?
Well, while you're thinking, I didn't really have too many negatives.
An hour and 44 minutes was a good time. We definitely felt like it was long enough, but not to the point where it felt us make like we were in the theater for an hour.
It actually flew by. It almost was. I was going to address it. It was too short. It almost felt too short.
I think I
for
might
an
agree
hour
with
and
that.
44-minute television episode.
Yeah.
It almost felt like it was too short.
I think because I mean, what an average Entourage video or an average Entourage episode is 22 to 24 minutes at the max.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Their longest episode was the finale at 34 minutes.
So that was it. So the movie was about like maybe just less than a season combined into 1 hour, which is a little disappointing because I mean HBO subscribers pay for their subscription to HBO a month. So we'll see how they feel about that. But I mean, all in all, nothing but thumbs up. Honestly, I don't know where to go with that.
I'd almost be willing to say that I will go see this movie in theaters again.
Yeah.
As much as I want to just see it again in general, like I would with any of my favorite television shows, it didn't really have too many like you need to see it in theater appeals, other than the fact that we were laughing with a bigger audience than we usually are with our friends, and you get that your buddies feel on the couch, and you've never met any of these people in the theater.
In the theater, you get the sense of camaraderie for sure. Yes,
and it's like you never met any of these people in the theater, except for the people you went with, of course. But like you all have the same bond, knowing you love this Entourage television show, and you've been waiting for this movie for 3 years now, if even longer, because they announced that they were going to do a movie prior to that. And damn, was this just the best thing ever. So I'd say in closing that go see Entourage and let us know what you thought of the video below. And
my first time, don't go too hard on me. He's letting me be a visitor on his show. So thank you all. Keep subscribing. He is the man. He knows his stuff. And keep it going. Good night, y'all.